Good afternoon. The election news. Babatunde Bolatito is my name. The People's Democratic Party in Osun State has won 25 of the 26 seats of Osun State House of Assembly declared by the INEC returning officers. However, the candidate of All Progressives Congress APC, Honorable Olufemi Popola of Bodipe Boluwadro State Constituency, had been declared winner by the INEC returning officer, Dr. Akamu Alex. Here are the details of the 25 seats already declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission in Osun State. Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Adeleke, has expressed gratitude to the people of the state over another landslide victory of the People's Democratic Party at the just concluded State Assembly elections. A statement by the spokesperson, Malam Olawale Rashid, says the governor celebrated the uncommon and unprecedented chain of victories of the PDP as secured in the Osun State from July 16, 2022 to February 25, 2022, and the huge victory of Saturday, March 18, describing the outcomes of the election as complete embrace of PDP by Osun people for good governance and responsive leadership. He also enjoins members of the opposition party to join him in building a new Osun State, assuring to govern with fear of God under the rule of law for collective interest of all Osun people, irrespective of political or religious affiliations. The final result of Bodipe local government area state House of Assembly election, pronounced by the returning officer of INEC, Dr. Alex Akamu, APC candidate, Right Honorable Femi Popola, polled 15,594 votes, while PDP candidate Abayomi Yaino polled 14,817. APC candidate was declared winner. The INEC returning officer in the area has therefore declared APC candidate Honorable Olufemi Popola winner for the state constituency.
This is Bodipe and Boluwadro State Constituency Collation Center. You will recall that we started a process yesterday. We are back here to finalize that process. I humbly declined to make declaration yesterday for obvious reasons. The reasons why I had to decline was to allow for a proper review, which is within the purview of INEC, interpretations of the provisions and wide consultation. All through the night, that's what we did. And we are back here, having understood clearly what is expected. So the needful must be done. There are obvious reasons for declining to make declaration yesterday with respect to two of the polling units that were affected. The first polling unit has to be College Road, RA3 Unit 16, and of course the other two, that's RA8 Unit 5. The circumstances that led to declaring declaration, one, with respect to Egbeda College Road, has to do with snatching of the ballot box. The provisions of the Electoral Act is clear, such that that is Section 51, explain that clearly. Where that has happened, it's violence, destruction, and parties be scored 0, and that will not count in during collation. It means we are left with only case, which is ADA 2. It's also voting related issue. But you recall that I did explain yesterday that we rely solely on the PVC collector for us to take proper decision with respect to the margin of lead principle. With that preamble and that explanation, I like to make this very clear that one, the result with you yesterday is still very, very valid. In case you are in doubt, we have brought copies of the result. You can as well look at it again and make screenshots as many times as possible. But I will do well to read to us the result, which you can as well confirm from what you have yesterday. From Boripe, okay, thank you. The AA party, Ajibola Akim, had a total score of 3. You have this with you, you can as well confirm. So you to be sure that the result remains very, very valid. AAC, Fayemi Maruf Olatuboso, had a total vote of 49. Sadiq Ismail Kayode of ADP had 55. Popola Simon Olufemi of APC had 15,594. Kayode Temitope Mustapha of APM, a total vote of 10. Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Blessing Moses of BP, 1 vote. Babalola Richard Olusegun LP, 6 votes. Olatunde Muyiwa NNP, 1 vote. Ajewole Blessing Adeola of NRM, 14 votes. Aina Abayomi Adesina of PDP had 14,817 votes. Ogunwale Lukman Lalekan of PRP had 18 votes. Ajala Francis Olugbenga of SDP, 2 votes. Afolabi Ishaq of YPP had 7 votes. I believe agent is confirmed that was exactly what we had before we declined for that declaration. On the strength of what has been presented, interpretation and review, and based on the Electoral Act, it means we have only one case that is substantive, and that is also a case of cancellation. That is ADA 2, where you have Unit 8.5. That's ADA 805. The total registered voters in that unit is 779, and the PVC collected is 583. That means we go back to the margin of lead between the two leading candidates, the candidate of APC and the candidate of PDP. The candidate of APC, Popola Simon Olufemi, had 15,594 votes. That of PDP had a total vote of 14,817. If you subtract that, you will have 777 votes, which is in excess of the PVC collected. I hope that is very clear. Having said that, I, Dr. Akamu Alex of the Department of Science Education, perhaps in mathematics, of the Faculty of Education, University of Ilorin, I am certified that I am the returning officer for the 2023 Boripe Boluwaduro State Constituency election, which held on the 18th day of March 2023. The election was contested. The candidate received the following votes. Permit me to repeat that vote again. Ajibola Akim Olayinka of AA, 3 votes. Fayemi Maruf Olatubosun of AAC, 49 votes. Sadiq Ismail Kayode of ADP, 55 votes. Popola Simon Olufemi of APC, 15,594 votes. Kayode Temitope Mustapha of APM, 10 votes. Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Blessing Moses of BP, 1 vote. Babalola Richard Olusegun of LP, 6 votes. Olatunde Muyiwa of NNPP, 1 vote. Ajewole Blessing Adeola of NRM, 14 votes. Aina Abayomi Adesina of PDP, 14,817 votes. Ogunwale Lukman Olalekan of PRP, 18 votes. Ajala Francis Olugbenga of SDP, 2 votes. Afolabi is out of YPP 7 votes. That Popoola Simon Olufemi of APC, having satisfied the requirement of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. Thank you and God bless you.
Meanwhile, Osun State Resident Electoral Commissioner of INEC, Dr. Motiu Agbuki, has disclosed that his returning officer, Dr. Akwamu Alex, has followed the electoral out by declaring the results initially to seek clarification for the INEC National Electoral Commission. From the Independent National Electoral Commission, Dr. Agbuki made a remark at St. Peter's Primary School, Irabiji, venue of the Collation Center, where the final result was declared.
I'm the Resident Electoral Commissioner, INEC, Osun State. It is not correct that a decision was reached yesterday. If you observe the returning officer, he said he declined because there was a confusion situation on ground. And if you look at Section 65 of the Electoral Act, INEC has the power of reviewing. And this power of review was what we explored yesterday. Just like the returning officer said, it took us several hours before we saw, the solution to the problem. There was no time he ever said the election was inconclusive. He said it declined. So it declined so as to get a clearer picture of what to do. And with all the consultation with our office at the headquarters and the Electoral Act, the guideline, the decision has been taken today.
The dominant party in Ethiopia's Tigray region has announced its nominee for president of a regional administration called for a peace deal that ended in a two-year war. In the northern area. The Tigray People's Liberation Front named its spokesperson, Getachew Red, for his interim post. And that ends the election news for this hour. Please join us later for another package on OSBC TV. It was edited by Michael Adeniyi. Babatunde Bolatito is my name. Good afternoon.